Okay, this is shot 2 or 3 weeks after making the video. Because of the impractical demands of getting a rope or a strap over, the top of a load that's close to a roof or close to a deck, I realise now that the rules are a little bit more relaxed. If the load's prepared in a dock or a yard with a lot of workers around, they've got different facilities. They can get up on a cage or a raised deck and put the rope over. However, a truck driver that's out on the job in a yard loading, it's just impractical time-wise and safety-wise to get a strap over the top. However, I was going to, I was choosing whether or not to throw the video out. I thought I'd upload it because it could be of some benefit to somebody, or somebody could carry on the idea. For instance, you could make it out of metal, but it'd have to be safe and lockable, and so that it wouldn't roll back and out onto the ground or hit somebody in the eye. But I thought I'd upload it just to just for practicality's sake. I know the idea is a bit impractical, however, here it is. Here's the work that I put into some type of tool to get the strap over the top of a very high load. Okay, about say 7 or 8 years ago, I started doing a bit of research into how to get the straps over the top of the load on a trailer, a semi-trailer or a tractor trailer trailer. So what we've got here is a carbon fiber fishing pole. I think it's from China. I think I got it on eBay. Being carbon fiber, I don't think it conducts electricity. I could be wrong. Please do your research on that, otherwise it could be electrocuted. So I'm just going to demonstrate how it's going to work. It's got a hook on the end. I'll show you the hook in a sec. It condenses down to about 1 metre wide, so it's got sleeves, and every sleeve slides into each other, and it's got a cap on either end. I can make it longer. It has snapped already, but the part that snapped was the thickest, biggest, roundest part, but the rest might be okay. So with this carbon fibre, it could be that the bigger the diameter, the circumference, the more prone it is to snapping. Okay, so we've got it stretched out. I'll give you the dimensions after. And this is just an idea. So the first one to get the patent, is welcome to it. I can't do it. I don't have the time. It could be a loss for me, but other people out there might be able to get it done. Truck drivers are desperate for an easy way, safe way to get the strap over the top of the load, because we've only got, sometimes gaps that wide. What's that, 150? You've got to get in a cage, and it's dangerous. He's got to put you up to the right height. But the strap is actually heavier than you think. Okay, so what I'm going to hook into is the metal part, and I'm going to demonstrate that now. So it did work first time every time with the other experiments. However, that time being on film, of course, it didn't work. There is the danger of you know, poking somebody's eye out with this. It can be stored alongside the truck so it doesn't trip somebody up, but it could be a hazard. I don't know, but it could be used in some applications. But again, just research as to whether this carbon fibre is going to conduct electricity. So what I've got on the end, and I'm sure somebody could design something better, is this hook, okay? So we've got a, you know, that's just turn that and that tightens up. I've got this in, I've splined it out. Okay, so this sort of, I've brought this out on an angle. Okay, and that stops the metal part, the hook, from sliding back. And what I did was I turned it, and when I shook it, and with this splined out, it ran down that, and that's simulating the metal part of the strap falling just on the other side of the load, where you would come along and with a similar hook and just bring it down the other side along the top row, because you know they're stacked, one stack, and then you've got a platform, and then the loads, they put another load on top of the platform, and it's always a struggle and dangerous to get the strap over the load once the forklift has loaded it. Okay, so I'll try and demonstrate that again. Okay, so this is the carbon fibre. Okay, so what I'll do is demonstrate how this works. You see here, okay, that sleeve rolls out, and because this is tapered, this will only go a certain way, so I'll bring that out, and you see that's it. It jams just at this point here. Okay. So I just want to make the point, I don't know if this is suitable, but it's better to put ideas forward than to do nothing at all. Another thing I would like to point out is that this thicker rounder bit, this is the bigger bit at the end. This, as you can probably see here, this is snapped. Okay. Okay, so it seems as if it's only very thin, but it does seem as if the thinner diameter, it is strong, because as you see, that doesn't seem to be going to snap. Okay, I'll take it to work and see what happens, and I'll just pack it up now, and you can see how it would be packed up. You would have to have a locking mechanism, because it will fall out into pieces. If it falls forward, it'll lock into one piece. If it falls back, it'll fall into many pieces. You would have to wear glasses, protective eyewear to use this, and you'd have to use it in a situation where there's not other people around. Okay, so that's very important. I can yell it or jump up and down, but you would have to wear eye protection, and you could not use this with other people around. So I'll pack it up now. It's just PVC tape at the points where the lock-in mechanism locks in. Okay. This was bought many years ago. I wouldn't be able to find it now. I bought it on eBay. It's a fishing pole. Okay. Just trying to focus that on that writing. My guess would be that you could probably rest it on the top pallet, and that would bear a lot of the weight. Okay, I don't think it'd knock the metal part off because of the this part here. I don't think the metal part of the strap would fall back over that. Well, this is the first part of my research into this. I don't know why I didn't do the research years ago. I would have come to some sort of, probably part of it snapped or something didn't work, but this time part of it snapped again. But you know, it's looking a little bit more hopeful than it did the first time I looked into it. Then I'm thinking, once you get the straps over the other side and you can see them, the strap buckles, you just reach up and grab them on the other side with something like this. Okay.